His pass accuracy and post moves all the way like up to 78, but his ball handling is 39.
See, you don't put up post moves unless you plan on eating. Unless you're trying to get a badge or something, that's the only way you put it up. Besides that, you don't even need it.
See, I know his fucking ball handling was that low because he be trying to dribble on that player.
Truthfully, he's better off making a rebound and win because he can play defense.
Yeah.
Not just one.
Yeah, like I said, can't really finish inside because like driving dunk 58, driving layup 43. His close shot's high. Like I said, he put his post hook up. Ball handling low. Defense alright.
Oh yeah. Nah. He probably did it instead of for stats. He probably did it to maximize badges. Like putting his post moves and pass accuracy up probably got him more badges than putting his ball handling up or some shit like that.
I guess. But I mean, my thing is like a lot of those badges are catered towards like being able to dribble and whatnot. And if you can't dribble, you know, like you only need so many if you can't dribble.
You need ball control. You gotta have it.
Cause he be trying to dribble on that build.
He's literally right now. He's a spot up shooter. That's it. Right. There's nothing else. He's just a spot up shooter right now. You gotta have somewhere you can move around, or you don't even be trying to dribble. Like, don't even try it, because he coming once they come to
Coach, as you know, being over in Orlando, still a bit warm here in Florida.
Yeah, we talking about Damian. Like, no matter what you're down,
afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium.
I was telling Peacock also.
A few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport. As both teams made their way out of the tunnel,
these fans are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Dallas Cowboys and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
So what's your ball control?
But when your ball control compared to they stealing, because his ball control I think was like 70 or something like that he said. But when you got that and Silver Unpluckable versus niggas with 80, 90 steal, with
probably Hall of Fame
pickpocket, yeah.
Hey, that gets you.
Gun.
They'll run on first down. Moss, only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
I don't know. I think just pure shooting was never like Damian's specialty. That's why he still be trying to dribble with that nigga. He needs a playmaking shooter. That's what Damian needs. That's his play style. He has his playmaking.
There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. On third down, it's Moss. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Yeah, especially floor spacing big now. He got better with that big than he has now.
Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, the others, you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
You know what I'm saying?
There's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll make it a second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football.
And see, that's why I think we always need at least like probably rebounding wing at the 4, because we like maybe with him in that corner, have the rebounding wing at the 4. Hopefully, someone shorter than the rebounding wing. Then that's how we can get it down. But then they have a lot of damn games for a lot of offensive boards.
Trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
But we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere.
Because our second tallest teacher don't be like taller than like 6'7" a lot of the time.
Gun.
Throwing on third down, Newton escaping the pressure right. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. And officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? From the 36, Newton. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now a first down carry by Jones. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. On 2nd and 9, Newton toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
He did a good game catching the ball at the backfield a week ago, and they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Now, defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just short runs, because he can really impact this offense. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Now Jones. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
Now, yes, whereas I've read up on the thing that you saw that said that they agreed to money. I just want to win that shit.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8.
Start of that right now. That should be lovely.
And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
No shit, just give me the 1. That's all I need. Shit, matter of fact,
34 now,
ain't it extra 500 for, like, how many kids you got? Shit, I think, Dynasty should get that extra 500, since you got a son.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott, and he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front, so when you talk with GMs, you're putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, King. And that's Elliott, complete. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the 1st down. And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field.
Weak. I think you can just text me. He said, Dynasty got kids? Or like 5 exclamation marks. He watching your stream.
Unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. So certainly an interesting call
Dynasty
there
got
to go
1 kid.
for it. And it'll be a turnover on
always watching my
downs.
damn stream.
On first down, Jones. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Watch the pass. Gun. Bang. Alert 3. 20. Alert 3. Check 31. Check 31.
Newton to throw. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
One thing I hate about streaming these games, man, people can like screen snipe. You know what I'm saying?
It depends on the delay.
You
mean like watch your plays and shit?
To keep that streak going. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
I mean, it should be a big enough delay on it, though.
Out of the gun, Newton.
He's watching.
A gain of 19 and picking up the first. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career. That draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s.
I guess they call themselves watching the tapes.
So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career. And just think, he's not through yet.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Gun. Check 3. Go.
On 2nd and 12, Newton flush to his right. And he's going to keep Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
You 20. Hey, check 24. Check 24.
From the gun on 3rd down, Newton. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback. But as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Wow.
About
he
set
dropped
for
the
this
ball.
next drive by the Cowboys
Got an animation
offense.
picked up and it brought him past his defender.
Switch it. Come on. Back.
So they start on the ground with Elliott. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there the line of scrimmage because they're dominating. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, visit bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Oh, he got
King now to throw on 3rd down. And an alley to run. Big hold to the 30. And he's going to get this to the 40-yard line. 23 yards on the tuck and run. On 1st and 10, King.
I have no clue what jump shot I just shot that, and it did not feel like Ray Allen, but it went in.
Chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Come on, I think he's going to run play. Come on.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
That defense was all crazy just now.
Back to throw. King. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Vernon Hargraves with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. A good pickup there at 22. Newton now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Moss, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
On the top of the key, let me find out.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando.
That's crazy. Do all those clamps. I just fucking put on him. He just scored that.
Going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. And this is caught by Evans.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Green bean. Another one. 3 for 3 from 3? Oh, my slasher? Excuse me?
On third down, Newton rolling to his, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
That's crazy. Let me find out. Jump shot 38. I think this is what it is.
The first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away.
Jump shots from non-shooter.
Returning it is Moore.
Brother Jones, why did I think about looking him up, see what jump shot he
used? Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
What, you talking about the Pure?
Yeah.
What, like the 53?
You gotta watch it. Just watch the video.
We'll find out. Brother Jones not
about
garbage.
Set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're their
last year I used to mess around and say Brother Jones wanted to be me.
But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained.
Because I had found jump shot 24 before everyone started using that last year. Man.
Once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good.
You mean 2K?
Well, you know, in a good one going, finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
See, I never tried it. I looked up online one day on YouTube. I was like, shots for lockdown, or shots for non-shooters on 2K19, and some dude with like 13 subscribers was shooting with a glass cleaner. I was like, okay, let me try that jump shot. Tried it, and just went crazy with it. And then like 3 months later, everyone was using 24.
Looking to throw. King. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. From 19 yards away, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point good by Prater. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Oh, man. Oh, he said jump shot 38, silver quick draw when you use it, I guess. That's what it says in comments.
He cashing though.
I just switched to 38. Bronze quick draw.
I just tried it with my playmaker. I don't like it. I don't like it.
The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession. Tie ball game.
I was about to say, I stuck with it for a minute. Nobody wanted to use it.
Question: can they put something together?
Right. I still want you to show my damn shooter though. I can't use it.
That would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
I flipped that shit to her. Like where I'm so sophisticated. Damn, he just got piped on.
Throwing again. Newton. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
I just gotta get used to the jump shot. Stupid ass nigga. Passing at a shot like that. Right next to me.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Moss. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I need to see, I don't have my career. I don't have the damn jump shot career unlocked, man.
From just shy of midfield.
Because I wanna change the release. I don't like the 38 release look. I don't know when to release a shot.
Now the Bucks
look
gonna
of
use
it.
the first of their
It's an
timeouts.
ugly ass jump shot.
They'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until
Look at
halftime.
this. I feel
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Newton. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact.
Oh yeah,
Brings up
the other
2nd
slash
down.
on my team just hit a 3-2.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
6-man. Check girls. Check. 8. Check.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
Use your service provider.
A final shot before the break. Newton. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th.
It's 4th down.
So on now is Brandon McManus. He has it from as far away as 57, but that was in Denver. This will be from 56 yards out.
Appreciate that.
And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have the show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Set and ready to go for the 2nd half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. This will be taken short.
Expecting him to fucking pass me the ball right there. Dumbass.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
Disrespect me. A bullet, boy. A bullet.
Both sides trying to seize momentum to begin
Oh my god, bro. I'm going to breathe on my side.
that'll give them an advantage.
I just pulled that shit off the dribble,
Let's
bro.
find out what they have dialed up. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys.
He can't guard me. He can't guard me, son.
29 is a Mike 29. All day. 29.
Here's King throwing on 1st down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. That's an early touchdown grab for last week's NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was so electric.
They can't guard me.
Have to try to contain him.
And now for him, being able to focus on the task at hand and not just immediately assume that last week it totally carries over, but you got to like the start that he has, showing those great hands that we've seen from him throughout.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Newton, he completes it to Evans. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
Oh my God, I just dropped this guy off.
On first down, Newton. That'll be caught over the middle by Moss. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll make it 2nd and short. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now an open man, that's the tight end Gesicki. It's complete, and he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence.
I hope I can just keep shooting consistently like this. That's what makes this build so much fun. It's giving me memories of my lockdown from last year. So I'm actually catching more bodies.
That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion.
Get that last.
So here's 2nd and 4.
Defensive badge and put interceptor on. I think I already have it on. Maybe. I don't know. What I have on.
Again, Newton. Flushed out right. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 19. From the red zone now, Newton. Out to his, looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, first down, take a shot at the end zone.
Look. Watch these guys beat us, though.
In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them.
They're about to probably play like some, almost like a post playmaker, rebounding wing, and a two-way, 3-level facilitator. They about to play like some bitches.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
I should have been took it.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
No. Check 13. Check 13.
To throw is King on first and 10.
He's
going to look. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
Yeah.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On first down, Moss. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 17-yard line.
Oh, that's
17. Newton. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Oh my God, I can't catch word of this guy.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes and try and shake their guys free.
You're right, they have had no room to breathe. On third down, it's Moss. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 13.
What was that animation?
Now Newton on first down. Leading the pressure right. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
What was that animation?
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Damn. Of course I missed that.
Throwing again on second down. Newton. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
That's a knockdown.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Is that one?
He's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off near the 34. This defense figured out something in the locker room. That's 2 third-quarter picks now.
And you just wonder, did he get too comfortable in the locker room himself? His team has the lead. Take care of the football. He's putting him in jeopardy right now.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. 3rd and long. It's Newton. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And that's the 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block. That is how you flip field position.
Oh, he was about to go.
Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Oh, that's early. Damn, I held it too early. That's what I get. Yeah, shit about to get with it when I roll up with Dutchess. And we instantly get mad every time that I touch it. I'm missing my jump shots this game, man.
About set for this next drive by the
That point guard
Cowboys
just don't even want to run the ball.
They got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
At least when I'm playing with
the
Randall.
lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get some ball that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Back now in Tampa. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack onto their lead as we get set for the 4th.
I've been dying to play Park with this. In my shooter now, but I got the gold fucking quick draw. Man, I was really shooting today in rec.
I'm fucking missing right now, man.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
That wasn't a 3. Damn, that wasn't in my hot spot. That shit, bitch.
On a jet sweep, here comes more. And that is going to be a safety. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points.
Yeah.
No.
It wasn't Chris.
I've been trying to step that spot for like 3 games now.
Hang on.
Yeah, I saw you on the fucking first one.
Pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
You see how these motherfuckers gotta play to win, bro?
When they're forced to take some chances.
They won't let me jump for the damn
That
lob.
was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. And if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
I think I might have just figured out the release timing for this shot now.
Back to the air. Newton on 2nd down.
You gotta make 3 lots, bro. Every year.
Time today. Picked picked off. Byron Jones.
Gotta have to.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
That's what you meant to say.
All them niggas. Rebound main, two-way fucking whatever the fuck. And he was a post player.
Chalk that up as their first sack
Post
in this
playmaker,
game, and
fucking
they
power
tallied
forward.
4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exaltation.
And of course, you know, like all of our players,
their
their entire team
when you
shoot
get 4
threes.
the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure.
Nigga, we can run it while
back to throw. The pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Funny thing is, they don't even say dead shot in my part.
Able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Oh, your stats off. Wait, no, it's not. It's just not showing any of my friends online.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. King operating from the gun.
Fishing badge.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Sua Cravens with a pick. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
7 yards on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Newton. Escaping the pressure, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
You think Acrobat works good?
Throwing on 3rd down. Newton flush to his right.
Braun is right now.
Complete to his receiver, Godwin. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
He sucks. This dude is not good.
1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
I'm going to try a teardropper, actually. And when I get my next badge, I'm going to put it back.
And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. On 1st and 10, Newton flushed out. His throw incomplete. That time trying to find Gerald Everett, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. On 2nd and 10, Newton. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
He's checking crack.
This dude's awful. You know
Mike 5-4. I'm coming. Check.
They snap it to Newton. He's got Evans. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the 1st. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now a 1st down throw for Newton. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
Yes.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he takes it all the way down to the 44-yard line.
Like 3 days ago, how
Big run that time by Elliott, 49 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Check 15, check 15.
That's all right, bro. I mean, you can't help it. That's just you. You like social stuff.
Here we go. Check any weapon. Check the backer, check the backer.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing.
These workouts.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
They're going to kick me out. They're going to kick me out the group.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
I'm going to let it be known.
This is fielded at the goal line.
You can go.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
I got an 82 overall team. This nigga like a 90. And then he try to score a touchdown and try to be cocky and dance and shit. No, right, niggas like that. I can't stand that. Play head to head, nigga. We see the kind of story we have. Crush his ass.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field. Certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that was so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot. Great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Switch.
20. To throw again. Newton. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 24-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Moss. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
I'll be damned.
On 2nd and 7, Newton.
Oh, what the fuck? What's for it?
This is going to be caught.
Okay.
And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called.
I guess.
With 5 seconds left.
You doing the hops?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, it counts the fastest one that you did. You get like 3 tries.
He's coming. Great.
Okay, I guess.
One
I should not do it for the other one. To
the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Chidobe Awuzie there to make the play in coverage. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was easy as shit because you only really got to do it perfect one time out of 3 times.
Yeah, the other one you got to do it perfect twice.
Shot. They'll look to throw.
In a row.
Eluding the press. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late
touchdown
here on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome.
I used to get the other one all the time, bro.
Put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker. Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot
there. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play. But still, all for naught, really.
Damn, I should use that one as my fucking actual one. I did a warm-up on the box jump just to get a feel for it again. And it fucking did it perfectly.
When the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't...
Perfect again, 13.
I had to get real disrespectful with that nigga. That nigga tried to say GG. I told that nigga, your offense is better than mine. I said, nigga, no GGs are needed. You need to do that. I don't need you to tell me GG. I don't need you to tell me that at all. Not necessary. I know you would, man. Alright, man. That nigga blah, blah, blah.
It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I went for the set, boy, to there's nothing left. On a run to the bed until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check.
I'm about to say after you 5 minutes action, that's wrong thing that bothers me. Keep lying. My offensive line can't block the goal. Stop streaming it. I'll just go back and watch it.